Welcome back, everybody, to Imperator Rome. Oh, no, hang on a minute. This is a good game. Sorry, yeah, it must be CK2 in that case. We are currently, of course, Queen Arok of Tara, who is actually a lady, not entirely a rock. The current goal, as I talked about last episode, and you guys seem pretty up for it, which I'm glad about, is flip to the mercenary band added by the Orders of Chivalry mod, a unique government type that basically turns us into, funnily enough, a mercenary band. Then, when we're bored of that, we'll flip back to feudal and carry on with sort of our regular thing. But I want to test out these new mechanics. I think they're great, and you guys seem to like that idea as well. So, we are going to roll with that still. Now, apparently, upgrading to feudal is very difficult in CK2+, from what one comment was suggesting, that we need to basically get a lot of tech very quickly, and certain buildings are only unlocked at certain tech levels, so we can't even see them. So, what we need is something called the Chief's Hall, which, as you can see here, there's clearly not a building called Chief's Hall, unless it's like a higher level of, like, I don't know, Earth Hill Fort, because normally in the base game, obviously, you just get Stone Hill Fort, and that's it. In this one, though, not quite true. So if we go back to the tab and go... Ah, shit, I left another mod on. I'll turn that off in a second, don't worry. We need to go over to... Where is it? Adopt feudalism. There it is. Right, so you can see on here, we need a... At the very, very bottom, holding type is village, which we are. We need a Chief's Hall in the village of Dublin. We don't even have one of those yet. Apparently, we need just like level 3 construction, something like that. So actually, we might not be able to convert to feudal with this character. It's a lot harder than your base game. Now, we've got something interesting here. We've got, I believe these are buildings added by the Orders of Chivalry mod. Build the Brawling Arena 1. So, Arena will hold brawling tournaments inviting light infantry. Archery range 1. Archers. Then we've got heavy infantry. Jousting will be probably, I was going to say cavalry, but apparently that's pikemen. Makes sense. Cheval is going to be, I assume, well, light cavalry, heavy cavalry. Yeah, that makes sense. Right, in that case, let's go for, inviting knights together here. What do we do with that then? So we lose... Oh, wow, look at that. So we get -5 tax income. That's quite heavy. But we get heavy cavalry plus 10%. That's unique. Is that permanent? That's a cool mechanic, huh? We don't really want that because obviously it's quite heavy taxes. But the fact that we can gain an additional 10% infantry in basically wherever we want, it's quite hefty. That's a pretty significant amount of troops. How many can we raise from Dublin? So if we build that now, we're basically paying 0.5 tax forever to only get another 65 troops. So for now it's definitely not worth it, but there's something to remember in the future. So man, I didn't realize becoming feudal was such a ball ache in this one. Okay, it's not a big deal. We can still do our regular stuff. Now, in that case, I think we should be heavily focusing on... shit, I was going to say tech points because we can't build a hospital either. Maybe we should just grab a castle from somewhere then and make it our capital. What if we go across the way to Wales? We're trying to reunite all of the Celtic nations anyway. Wales is right there. Wales also have castles. So I think we'll head over and maybe grab whatever the best province in Wales is. I assume it's going to be somewhere on the south here. Gwent is pretty good. We've got Penfro is also not too terrible either. Gwynedd would make the most sense because that's also directly opposite Dublin as well. In fact, I think that might be better than the other one we were looking at. I'm looking at specifically the tax, but Gwynedd, which basically, obviously modern day Anglesey there, has 4 holding slots, whereas this one only has 2. I think this might make for a good capital for the time being. I think we should try and grab this. Why can't we declare war on you? Because you are under... Ooh. So Prince I4 of Gwynedd, they actually have a fair amount of stuff, huh? So we actually just want to grab this province. We don't need anything else there. Also got 1,600 men. We have 1,500 men. Well, we have roughly about the same troops, but he's feudal. We are obviously tribal, so we can just raise a bunch more troops. Sure, let's go for it. I think this is a much quicker way to get where we need to go without having to worry about getting a shit ton of tech points, because tech points are also going to be very difficult for us to get until we're feudal. Right, so give me that one then. And seeing as this sort of falls in... What about the Isle of Man? That's not... Okay, yeah, no, that's not tribal either. Otherwise, I was going to say we'll just grab that one instead, but nah, it doesn't matter. Alright, let's go, team. Now, in CK2+, unlike the base game, there isn't a straight crossing between Gwynedd and I guess it is Leinster or Dublin or whatever the hell it is in the base game. Whatever ridiculous straight crossing there is in that is removed in CK2+, because funnily enough, you can't just swim across St. George's Channel. It's actually pretty big. I don't like some of the base game... additional straight crossing that even between the Isle of Man doesn't make much sense, but there's one in Sweden as well in the base game between Gotland and mainland Sweden as well. Just sucks. It just doesn't make any goddamn sense. Yeah, they've got that, but they also don't have a straight crossing between Venice and the mainland, whereas you can, I believe, literally walk between Venice and the mainland. I've been to Venice, and there's a big bridge connecting them, so seems a lot more realistic than being able to walk all the way across there, all the way from, Gotland to Sweden there. Anyway, let's talk to a vassal, because I don't know why you'd ever want to talk to a courtier when vassals are way more important. They are going to go over to there. Are they movable locked? They are. We can win this, even if we take the even if we take the straight crossing, or yeah, it is a straight crossing along with hills. Okay, we could wait there for... Wait, why don't we start crossing over? Would they... Okay, I was going to say they were marching over to us. We could have just waited for them to movement lock and then stay there. We're going to duel this dude and kill him dead. Thank you. All right, that should be... Oh. Who the fuck is their commander that they managed to beat us with 34-22? What? Excuse me? We've got this guy leading troops. He's only got 15. Wow, we got very unlucky there. My god, that was like insanely unlucky. Okay, well, that's very annoying, but okay. Nothing to worry about. Man, I can't believe that. Holy shit. We don't need too many troops. We'll just highlight whoever's the cheapest. There you go. The Welsh archers. They seem the most appropriate to betray their own people. Right, bring them across here. Let's go south to Dublin. Let's bring up... Oh, fuck's sake. All right, fine. Whatever. Okay. Why are you going that way? Stop this nonsense. Right, head to here. Let's merge the troops. We're going to lose those guys no matter what. Oh, no, we're good. Okay. A rock on the center. Right, let's make sure we got the best commanders this time. I was kind of didn't think we need it with a woman with 34 marshal on the center. I thought we'd be better than that, but I guess not. We can just stand here and let them die to attrition, which is hilarious. Then we'll move in and obviously take them out in a second. Let's get all of our allies to attach to us. They, for the most part, are anyway, but we'll just get these other stragglers. All right, we'll wait for them to siege this one down, because that's not only going to kill them with attrition, they're going to leave behind a garrison there, and then we'll just move in and finish them off. There we go, problem solved. All right, that was looking pretty tasty there for a second. Can't believe they managed to do that. Jesus. Okay, now we'll head over and obviously siege it down, and then we've got nothing to worry about. They aren't, England aren't caring about that, are they? Oh, they're attacking Normandy. Fair enough. Or defending against Normandy. Either way. Oh, that's a shame. We've gained 50 glory and 50 prestige, because this guy died, and we never once trained him. Oh, that seems very weird. Anyway, let's head south. Let's get this dealt with while England are distracted, because this is a conquest of a Catholic nation, so it's kind of... I'm kind of surprised they didn't just move in. What the fuck are you talking about? Taoist. Taoist Jurchen. Okay. What? Oh, okay. So they've conquered China. I'm very confused with what's going on, but that's okay. Don't worry about it too much. We really should keep an eye on China a little bit more, because we do need a good weapon. We've made our way through that in this entire society using only our fists, which I think is incredible to get up to the rank of... We were obviously champion for a brief while until I deigned to use the fucking inbuilt duel system, which was a terrible idea. Right, okay. Let's just stand here and just wait for the siege to go naturally, I guess. I'm not wasting any more troops on this. I want prisoners. Chuck them in prison, and then we'll just go for the whole thing. Could obviously go for the capital of this sort of Duchy of Wales. Don't need to worry about it too much. There we go. Let them celebrate their victory. This isn't going to give us a war score, is it? A challenger has appeared. But why? Skip the dual engine. Of course, we're always going to do that. 37 personal combat versus 158. You were a madman. She still has much to learn. Classic her. This man. I feel like there's some issue with that. I can't quite put my finger on it. All right. Anyway, let's head and take out his capital now, because that might just give us his heir or something and end this war pretty much immediately. Transfer them to my dungeon. Release anyone we have a common cause. 10% chance to gain the trait. Just please. Nothing. Okay, fine. I want prisoners. Thank you. 72%. This should be over in no time. And that, if we can make it our capital, because we haven't moved our capital yet this campaign at all. We started in Dublin. Greetings to field experience. Absolutely. He wants us to charge our troops into battle. Well, I mean, sounds like it's quite a difficult mission. I don't know if I could ever manage that personally. Well, there we go. Boom. Thank you. The Strong Never Rest. 200 glory just for that. I feel like that mission shouldn't be offered to you if you're already at war, you know? Anyway, that's 100% war score. Thank you very much. Right, okay. Another step to greatness. Boom, boom. And greatness apparently is in the form of Wales, of all places. Right, okay. Good. Now, where are the other holy sites? I assume there's got to be one in... Oh my god, we just took it. I was going to say there's got to be one in Wales. There it is. Bangor Foire. Which is definitely how it's pronounced. Oh, sweet. Okay. We might be able to reform this much, much earlier than I expected. Let's not worry about it. Right, so we should invest in tech points. You're absolutely right. Let's go for construction. Let's go for military organization and legalism, as is what you do when you're tribal. Right, thank you, mercenaries. You've been a great, great help. We've apparently picked up 2 other stuff. What have we got here? Okay, so we got a little temple there. Nothing to worry about. And we are now 1 over our limit. So let's give something away then. What have we got? Counter carry. You can go to that guy. I think he deserves that. We also can't afford to go much further over our vassal limit here. So I'm going to give him carry. Nope, because we've got unlanded people on our council. What about you? This random Jewish fella. Nothing wrong with that. Also, I feel like I'd rather have a Celtic. You know, I'd just rather have a Celtic person kicking around. So we're going to check out our characters here and just see who we've got. Can we... Well, we haven't set up my religion, my culture. Okay. We'll save that as... Oh, hang on, we need to go men who are preferably not a ruler, who are preferably within Diplo range, who are preferably... That's everything, right? So save that as slot 1. All right. Uagus, you, my friend, get yourself Kerry. Congrats. He's also a good steward, so that means pretty much more taxes for us. Okay, this is great. So what do we do now, then? What do we need? Our capital is feudal, which is fantastic. That's dealt with that one immediately. We also need noble customs level 1, construction level 3. We must not be an unreformed pagan. Okay, or we have legalism, or the easiest way, just looking at this, seems to be get absolute tribal organization and reform the faith. I think we've got to do that. Let's also do this one, and this one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's always plenty to do with this mod, and I do like that. I hate it when CK2 when you just sat around waiting for shit to happen. There's always ways to be improving your character with this society. I still, even with everything, even with our 179 personal combat, excuse me? Even with our 179 personal combat, I still don't think it's as powerful as the base game's society. I really don't. It's a lot easier, I would say, to get up to those super highest ranks of the Norse Warrior Lodge or whatever. Does seem a lot easier, but this, I mean, some of the traits you get out of this is obviously nuts. If we get like a next level of Inspiring Leader, or even Lightfoot Leader as a tribal character would be insane. Alright, been appointed to the region because we are off on an adventure to build ourselves up to be 181. Huh. It's going up even further. We don't even have a weapon, I'd like to point out. We don't have a weapon or armor or anything. This is why I want to, when we can, request an artifact from China. So it's 700 grades. Can we send him anything? Cowtail? Fuck it, let's do it. We're already on an adventure. Let's go on a second adventure too. We can do both at once. That's fine. All right, trip to China then. See if we can get a nice weapon out of it. Because, of course, when you go to China, there's always a chance you can... what does she want? She wants to be on the council. Vassal opinion -10. She's a better marshal than the go. Oh, no, she's not. She's actually not. No. She's our vassal. Oh, the other guy's our vassal, and he's a male, which is traditionally someone who should hold that power. You know, we're not that progressive yet. Give it time. And, of course, you know, it would piss him off. Right, it appears you cannot take 2 steps without some bandits or knights challenging you, and another man faces you yet again. He's on a similar journey to improve his own skills. Simple spare, skip the duel engine. 43% chance of no effect, 43% chance of duel to the first blood, duel to the death. Skip it. Hey, there we go, we actually succeeded. Excellent, we didn't get wounded either. I'm judging by the fact that she's not coated in blood. Hey, there we go. Right. Oh. A caravan has been approached by a smooth-faced Jurchen man claiming to be a renowned trader. I'll finally get my attention back to me. This is what I was talking about before that thing interrupted me. There's a chance going to China we can get a weapon. We fucking got it. Or we can bring him on board. Nah. I want the crossbow. That looks dangerous. Let me take that off your hands. Okay. So we've got ourselves a Zuge crossbow. Personal combat skill +8. Lightfoot troops +10%. Massive for tribal. Martial +2 is obviously fantastic as well. What a fucking powerhouse. I didn't think we'd get her any better after last episode, which is why I named the last episode like Juggernaut of Ireland or whatever. Because I thought she was at her peak. I was wrong. It turns out we can get her even better, and all we had to do was go to China. That's just like a little bit of an investment, huh? We should really be proselytizing, actually, rather than building zeal. I mean, can we sack you and... Yeah, that's somewhat better. All right, fired. And then start proselytizing the holy sites, just in case we do happen to lose power over it. Still, it being our religion would help out for a man. All right, apparently we've... Oh, because we're away. Yeah, of course we've gone over our vassal limit. All right, here we go. 10% chance of dying. 6% chance of dying. Help the bandits. Yeah, help the bandits. Let's do it. I'm just looking at what we can get out of this, and I think that one's kind of fun. We get arbitrary, might get arbitrary. We got nothing. Oh well, never mind. Our caravan has been camped by the roadside for the whole day. The sky's been pouring over us, and with my usually heavy rain, the whole situation has brought thoughts from memory to my late father, flavor tack. He was always kind to me, honouring the dead, giving monthly piety. This guy is a devious schemer, Ronan of Ossory. We'll deal with you when we get back, Ronan of Ossory. Castle level size +25% is obviously pointless, seeing as we own a single castle we're not even supposed to own. Morale of my retinue is most important. Fine, 20 or 10% extra morale. Might not seem like much, but that's pretty good. Having returned from the battlefield, I still don't feel at home. My body is here, my mind is still in Ulster. Sometimes I wonder if I died there. Getting the trait celibate actually might not be too bad, because obviously she's 38. We've already got some pretty decent kids lined up. There's a chance she can die with all the new pregnancy mechanics. I'm kind of happy to go for celibate. Same trait opinion +10 fertility. I mean, it's fine. Boom. I'll take that one. That's basically going to guarantee her a safer life. Become a formidable fighter. Man, I feel like we've got to go for that. And I mean, we'll probably just succeed in that as long as we stick with this society for a few more years, huh? What's our daughter like? Garbage. Other daughter is garbage. Other daughter is garbage. So we're basically relying entirely on our half-sister at this stage. I need to make sure that the many daughters of our family stay matrilineally betrothed off. So actually, why don't we do that? It's something I've really overlooked massively this series. So why don't we reset all? Go gender women in prison, preferably not. Married, preferably not. Ruler, obviously not, because we can't arrange marriages if she's a ruler, preferably someone within Diplo range. We want to say Great House, my dynasty. We want to save that as slot 2. And these are all the ones that aren't married. So a stone, we're going to arrange a marriage matrilineally between her and basically anybody who looks fairly okay. I mean, he's homely, but he is burly. Significant physical strength. I feel like we should be scouting around a bit, trying to find some good blood to bring into things. All right, join court, yes. Sort by, like, I don't know, martial? Sort by, so we obviously want to go men. Join court, yes, I think is a good idea. Diplorange, yes. Ruler, no. Obviously not. That didn't matter too much. Married, preferably not as well. Prison, preferably not as well. Save that as filter 3. Right, okay. And let's go for, like, genius. See if that exists first. Nothing. Let's go for, like, strong. There are a couple of strong characters here. Strong, shrewd. Oh, he's chaste, but it shouldn't matter too much. He's also an adventurer, so he could be very good. Let's invite him to court. We'll marry him off. Okay, so let's go for, like, all the other traits. So, like, burly. There's a couple of burly men here we're going to invite over. We're going for strength. Strength is going to be important thing. There's, like, burly, strong. I don't know what other congenital traits there are. Let's take a look. Just scroll through the list to get some inspiration here. Could obviously go with, like, attractive, quick, or anything like that. In fact, quick might not be a bad idea, because that way, even if their education doesn't come out good for martial, we can put them into many other things. They'll still just about manage it. What is that? A Sandaliati. Underground agents of the Waldensian Church. Yeah, me too, pal. Let's go for quick, then. I feel like we could just import some quick characters and have nothing to worry about. Excuse me, I literally saw a guy with quick. You can't tell me that that's not true. We've got bright. There was a guy with quick there. Am I going crazy? No, he's right there. Quick. All right. Q, U, there he is. Okay. Just had to scroll up, that's all. Right, and we'll also go with bright. Ironically enough, let's go for... Oh, we've also got shit. Powerful voice is generally very good. Okay, let's try that instead. Powerful, sprinting and breeding stock. He's okay. He's got low fertility, but he's got a decent appearance. He's got a good intellect. He's got powerful voice. Sure, you seem like good breeding stock just to bring on board. It seems a little odd. Are we going too far with the eugenics? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Such is the whole point of the advanced genetics mod is to be able to set up stuff like this, and characters generally end up being a lot more dynamic because there's much more, you know, chance of getting all these random traits anyway. Let's arrange marriage between you, matrilineally to... we want to pick the character who's already got congenital traits. So our sister, arranged marriage, she's most likely who we're going to be playing as. Matrilineally, between her and whoever is the best out of all of these men. I mean, he is just burly. He's pretty good. I will admit, I do like this guy here. I'm not going to try and pronounce his name, although this guy's also strong. Let's try and marry her to him. And let's go for gold or prestige. I think I'll take the prestige, thank you. All right, there we go. She's a very good character as well. She's definitely not to be slept on here. Right, okay. What have we got then? A stone, you are going to be married off matrilineally to... I mean, generally anyway, it doesn't really matter too much. Was that matrilineal? Because we've got a lot more candidates now. Let's try that again. There we go. Yeah, have Alpha. He seems okay. Boom. All right, and then we've got Cornflakes. She's got garbage strength, so if we can marry her off to somebody with some strength traits, maybe try and cancel it out. There we go. Susej, let's betroth you off to... Now, she's kind of young, so let's go for the youngest person with the congenital traits. I guess we'll go for this dude whose name I could never try and pronounce. The other one is 3, so we'll be waiting a while before we betroth her off. But that's going to ensure that the dynasty sort of sticks around for a while, huh? Ooh, following Liu's... I don't know who that is. Clues? Will is more important than anything else. I've gained the Zealous trait. Nice. Oh, shit. Okay. We also get a good night's sleep, and we are friends with this lady who's... We're still on our trip to China, don't forget. Why did we get the Zealous trait, then? What was that? Martial +2, religious... It doesn't give any personal combat, because apparently you don't fight with a religious fervor or anything, but that is kind of cool nonetheless, huh? Alright. There we go. We gain Skirmish Leader. Oh, shit. Wow. So that's just a guaranteed upgrade. Look at that. Wow. We're going to have to use lightly armored troops like light infantry and archers. That's plus 30% there. Fantastic. That's huge. Alright. This character, I kind of want to do as much with as we can, but obviously we can't go too far above our battle limit. We can only take 2 more counties. And that's not including the one that we may have to give away if our stewardship drops. Yeah, this is going to be difficult to expand out much beyond this if we want to stick with mercenary band play. Now, I'm starting to change my mind about China. I always used to go for whatever event would reflect well on us in the eyes of the Emperor. This gives us either patient or humble. We got patient out of it. That's worth it way more to me than getting +1 monthly grace with China. It's not worth it. It really isn't. I think you should always focus on your own character with the trip to China rather than pleasing the Emperor. He wants champion. He's not that good. He's okay. He's got 36 personal combat, though. Sure, I'll just accept it, because we can always give it to someone else anyway. Well, that was fucking quick. Good God, they stopped at nothing. So, is Bright, which is okay, but he's also weak, so he wouldn't make for a good commander, so we'll just make him... Right, so we need to name you after some sort of rock. I don't think we've had just straight... Oh, no, our character's called Rock. We've had Rock, Pebble, Stone. We'll go for Stone for a while. There you go. Stone Mac Valdemar. Do you want to go for political philosophy, or do we want to gain stewardship? Absolutely. 30% chance to gain him stewardship. We didn't get it, and it's going to piss off the Emperor. Again, sod the Emperor. He might, even if we do everything right, spend as much gold and sacrifice as many things as possible, there's still a chance that he'll just say, bow in the empty throne room, you bitch. So I feel like I would rather get a measurable outcome from China that's more or less guaranteed. Oh, wow, he actually just let us, he let us do the regular kowtow. That's fine. Honestly, the top one is so hard to get anyway, even unless you got, like, Game Master and shit like that. Right, so they are now ready to marry. There we go. Problem solved. All right. So, get into shape. Let's take that one as well, then. Increase next year's feast budget. There we go. Quite nice. To 189. Wait, is that not going to go even higher now? 194. Can we break 200 personal combat? That's my goal for this one. Obviously, if we became the champion again, we'd be able to. We can't do that because... Okay, I need to enable ranking up again. Yes, we need to do that. I think I turned that off, didn't I? Oh, hang on. Oh, I don't know if it's on or off. Enabling this will prevent you from pressing the rank up button. Therefore, preventing alert spam. Okay, we'll try that one then. See if that... Because we haven't had a notification about it for ages, so I think I must have turned it off and forgot to turn it back on. You've been waiting for someone to teach you about warfare for quite some time. Jacob has stepped forward to teach you about combat. Cool, so there's a chance we get Formidable Fighter out of this, obviously, which would be fantastic. Ignore his advice on arbitrary. I think we're good on that one, my friend. So we have to get absolute tribal organization, which is going to be incredibly difficult with this character anyway. We need 1,000 prestige, which I thought we had. I must have spent it on something. I don't exactly remember what. Maybe it's... Oh, it's where we went to China. You lose prestige for band before the Emperor. Ooh, Erudite would be fantastic, please. So you can get some crazy events from this society. I mean, I did say that the base game was easy, but when I take into account all the traits we've got... I mean, just look at this absolute powerhouse of a character. Some of the traits you can get from this are pretty nuts. It was you. I don't know who he is, but apparently we're paranoid about him. This guy wants to be my new champion. You're all shit. No, don't ask me again. Right, so we want to, as soon as we can, get another artifact from China. Just in case we can get, I don't know, a different weapon. I think some give higher personal combat. The Zooge crossbow is good for the plot power defense, though. Ooh, look at this kid. Okay, this is, who is this? This is our daughter, so our character's granddaughter. Sorry, grandson. He's agile, personal combat skill plus 20, tall, personal combat skill plus 5, and attractive too. Slow, though. Slow is obviously a massive, massive problem. We're going to call you, what's a slow rock? A boulder. The pioneers used to ride those babies for miles. Don't read into that too much. Why do we need leeches? Oh, we've got a headache. Okay, well, that might work, because obviously it reduces the blood flow a little bit, but I don't know if that's the best thing. Okay, thank you, my friend. Yeah, that kid was pretty good, huh? It's definitely something to... What did he have? 25 personal combat? Put it into perspective, he's got 10 less personal combat than our champion, and it's a newborn baby. Like, there's a good chance that if he fights that baby in combat, the baby could win. Alright, so we got the flu, but we got a decent treatment there, so it's nothing to worry about too much. Plus, she's like an unstoppable powerhouse. Thank you, I will take Gregarious. We've already got it, so it's a bit late. He's going to end our training session. He believes I don't have the skills to... I mean, I feel like you're the one with the skills, without the skills, my friend. Flu is minus 10. Okay, I want to be very careful. I really want to break 200 personal combat. I don't think I've done it with the character before. Get into shape. Let's keep going. There we go. Boom. We're now up to 191 again. Good, good, good. What's bringing us down, out of interest? Kind. Erudite lowers it. Wow, okay. Charitable. Burning fat is minus 3. Sure. Challenger has appeared. Skip the dual engine, because of course we're just going to win no matter what, let's be honest. There we go. Does that give us any more duel experience? Renowned Duelist times 3. Look at that. Holy shit. So we're going to hold whatever those words are. So this is, I think, essentially a joust. It's going to cost us a fair amount of gold, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we might as well give it a go anyway and see what it actually does for us. So someone else has offered to teach about combat. I'm going to try it every single time we get the opportunity to, even though we could potentially get some shit traits out of it, because if we get Formidable Fighter, we're going to be unstoppable. 195. Oh my god, we're so close. Get rid of kind somehow. If we plot against people, it works, doesn't it? To a rock, I have the perfect opportunity for someone like you. I'm a busy person. My skills are requested from all corners of the world. I have no time for minor tasks. Let you hunt this woman. Thank you. I could hunt her to death. No problem, my friend. Do not let the Reaper get Diorbagal before you. Thank you. Alright. Hunt your target. That is one slippery snake. She was able to dodge you and avoid you in the street. With your heavy equipment, you are unable to catch her. And who knows where she will run to. Someone will get her. We tried, so we get some points. Okay. She's stupid. Like, she's actually an idiot. How the hell did we lose her? She's literally an imbecile and we couldn't catch her. It's time for these words. For next month, let us all show our respect for the dead and our might in the games. My acquaintance... Oh, Tulia Nepos. Tulia Nepos, seriously? Okay. Let's go for... I'll take consent. If we get it, it's quite easy to get her over there. Memory of Flavor Attack. The great bonfire has been lit and the other offerings. You squeeze the figurine in your hand and think of your father. Throw the offering into the fire, content in the knowledge that your father's soul is safe with Ameneath. The fire was hot. That seems very redundant. Favor the nobles. Favor the bards and the druids, the merchants, or the crown. What is this? Tomorrow, the Ulma will spend the day distributing... Okay. The content of these... Okay. It's like Olmeave, something like that. Let's go for... Favour the merchants, favour the crown, favour the bards and druids, the nobles. Let's try and favour the crown. Okay, by royal decree, I, Queen of Rock, have decided to implement the following laws. For the Gaels, great. Their king must be great as well. The new law seems to be favoured centralisation of the crown's powers. Oh, okay. That's... I don't know what that is, but that sounds good. Oh my god, I'm going to get banned from YouTube. The great... It does look like intestines, though, I guess. The great This Thing games will be... Now take place. Over the next days, various competitive strength, will, and creativity will be held. Time to prove my worth. Your liege, your guest has been tragically wounded. Do not bother me. What are we doing? Like shot put? Shin kicking? I was simply passing time. Oh, nice. Okay. So it's like a joust. We do get 1 diplomacy there from that. That's kind of cool. All right. Been crowned the most skillful athlete. Get out of here with that shit. We should have had a duel. Most skilled craftsman in the lands is this lady here. Good for her. She's erudite and slothful and scholar... sorry, not erudite and slothful. She's a scholar and erudite. Slothful generally doesn't help out too much if you're trying to prove your worth as a crafter, I guess. It is done. The mood of glory faction is improved, and all participants and spectators go home happy. Cool. Getting to shape a little bit more and gain some more. We gain nothing out of that. What a waste. We can hold a divination, so obviously have our blot there. That seems good. What's a great tribal festival? Let's go for all of these, because I really don't test these out enough, do I? Search for a smith. We could make some garbage armor, but it would be garbage, because we're only a duke. Definitely wouldn't be worth our time, I think. It definitely wouldn't be worth the gold either. Alright, I don't want any of these. I'll look for a best craftsman. That seems okay. Let's go for that one. Don't really want anything that will lower, you know, opinion. Ooh. Tax modifier plus 100. Thank you. That's very good. Arbitrary. Okay. Nothing. Avoided it again. Thank God. There's only so many times we're going to get lucky with that one, huh? Alright. Can we do anything else? Let's check the bounty board. No interest in targets still. We haven't had any on that yet. I wonder if the AI is just not particularly bent on putting people on the bounty board. Can we fight in this? The crowd quickly assembles in the town square as the first contenders find their place in the ring. The first brawl starts with encouraging cheers from everybody. Soon a series of bruised warriors find its place in the loser's corner. May the best woman win. And this man won. Of course, in a competition of women, only a man could win. And this man deserves a prize. Congratulations. Glory to Danu. Oh, that gives moral authority. I remember. We should be doing this all the time. I need to mark that special interest. Next time it pops up, somebody remind me that that is way too important to not be doing all the goddamn time. Okay, 50% chance we lose Cruel. I didn't even realize we had Cruel. We don't have Cruel. We don't have Cruel. 50% chance we lose Cruel, or 50% we improve our fighting skills. Hey, there we go. We improved our fighting skills. I don't know how many times we have to succeed, but that's obviously go up to Formidable Fighter. That was good, though. That's another success. We've been at peace for too long, so we might as well just quickly, I guess, just go over to the next province, raid it very slightly, and then come back. Really have no reason to do that at all. My poor retinues are annihilated there. Oh, well. Right, okay, cool. I kind of wish we could go at a bit faster speed, but unfortunately there's not a lot we can do now besides sit around and wait for tech points to build up. There's honestly not a huge amount that we can do outside of that. We can obviously pass tribal organization laws. We got 3 supporters in favor of 1... Chief Male Duin of Tyrconnell. Again, not how that's pronounced, but let's see if we can get him on board. Where is he? This guy. Let's buy a favor. Obviously, he'll say yes, because it's 80 gold during tribal times is a ridiculous amount. Call in council support. Thank you very much. And then let's push that through. That's us, and we didn't really need to do that anyway, but just in case the other couple... Oh, I forgot about the fucking Aztecs. Them really expanded. Rome has definitely stopped them dead in their tracks. Oh, Rome's about to splinter. That's big. We've got these 4 sort of massive empires. We've got the Aztecs, the Romans, the Abbasids, and then the German Empire. And, of course, Mercia has conquered almost all of the UK at this stage. Man, we could have our work cut out for us here, seeing as we're trapped on Ireland and then part of Wales. So we've got to wait another 4 years, and then we can get absolute tribal organisation, at which point we're almost there. All we need then, so we'll have absolute primary. Okay, that's good. Then we need construction level 3, and then we have to reform. Reformation actually isn't as difficult as it looks. We're at 36%. We control... completely under control of the Celtic faith. Where is that one? So we could actually just conquest that from Pictland, to be honest with you. That's fine. It wouldn't give us any more moral authority, though. Where are the other ones? So we got one in Bramsbury, down in Wiltshire. We could go to war with England and quickly grab that one. How many men have they got? Oh, that'd be Stonehenge, won't it? 10,000. What have we got? 2,000. Okay, maybe not then for a while. Fine. If England starts to splinter, if they go into a rebellion or something, then we definitely need to leap on that. And where's the other holy site? It's probably Brittany, right? It absolutely is. Yeah, obviously I'm not going to try and take that because it's literally between the Aztecs on this side and the German Empire on this one. So I think we'll avoid that one. You are close to finishing improving your fighting skills. Oh, man, okay. Do we get anything? Nothing. I guess that means that maybe a couple more and we should be done with it. It'd be kind of nice if we got like a, I don't know, like a percentage or something would be kind of cool. That keeps doing nothing. Are we just too powerful? 197. I really, really want to break 200. Oh, God. I mean, I'm really glad we didn't take that holy site now. That's bad news, because it means the Aztecs just beat, I don't know if you saw that, the German Empire in war. 4,000 men. How many have the Aztecs got? Because normally they obviously get crushed in the first... They vassalized the Umayyads, that's really funny. 136,000 men? Normally their event-spawn troops disappear a lot faster than this. When did they land? They landed, like, roughly 12 years ago. For them to have this many troops after that amount of time, I think they could wipe out the Roman Empire. That would really, really suck. So they can just prepare to invade any kingdom level tile. I think that's just the way Aztecs work, because they can do that basically as much as they fucking like. Let's hope they don't take France then, because then they're right on our borders, and then things get messy. Time for some loot boxes. Thanks, China. What have we got? Chronicle of Economic Principle. What the hell? What do you mean? Isn't that... Oh, actually not too bad. I mean, it's normally pretty garbage, but you've got to remember, when we've got such low monthly wealth anyway, that's pretty good. And the Stewardship Plus one is also quite nice as well, because it means we are now able to hold that province that I just gave away. God damn it. Okay, fine. How are we doing? 194. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it this episode. I really wanted to get that done by today, just so I could say I've done it. What about our kill list? I've not actually checked that one. Only 10, really? I guess it doesn't include all the people we fight in the duels, because we're not fighting them to the death. Oh, well. It's going to be fairly slow going for a little bit. I will try and edit out as much as possible of next episode where we're just sitting around waiting for laws to pass, that type of thing. I'm going to really, really cut it down. I'm going to have to do a huge amount of editing with this one, so I apologize if this episode is late at all. But I am going to try and focus on getting that mercenary band tomorrow. I think that'll be very, very fun, and then we can start with some new gameplay mechanics, some new features. Check out what that is all about. Let's not forget that none of this would be possible without our patrons. And a big shout out to the insane top tier level patrons, including Alpha Scuff, Asuna Kurito, Atmosis, Average Gamer 419, Baniel, Blurry Bunny, Sidini, Conspiracy, Crazy Pat, Crosis, Danny Good, Donald, Eric B, Escape, Facunda Vasquez, Fungus King, Gogolus, Harik, Hey Dog, Jimbo, Josh Lundeen Tesla, Justin Wallace, Caden Carter, Michael Mullen, Muskratful, Nathan Flores, Necrophilim, Powers Presley, Serthal the Swede, Sorghum, Toby Cruz, Tom Terror 18, Tyler Kendall, Vacuous Bacchus, and Zazzy 7011. Thank you all for your support. The insane tier levels on Patreon is most appreciated. And a big shout out, of course, as well to Asaro, Adam Person, Akari, Andrew Wilson, Arachnid44, Betmas Max, Sidini, Chris, David Van Diepen, Don, Chronic 2 and 7, Fraser Brennan, Gabriel Faulkner, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, GDWK Run, Genji Zerka, Gray, Haji Damar, Hancock, Aaron McGowan, Icy the Great, Israel, Jay Lara, James Barnes, Durand DeVries, John Holiday, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beard, Justin Plott, Justin Walters, Lemon Stark, Llewellyn Thomas, Matthew, Nathan Flores, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Nixie, Pan Samu, Panther Pearl, Smirtworm, The Insane Pickle, Venom Meow, Will Wade, Wolfie, and CK2. Thank you all for your support.